All right, Shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 8. I'm going to read into it and grab some precepts off of it. It says, "Does not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in, at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men." Right, man? So when we out there on the highways and byways, and we crying unto our people, we crying to the sons of men through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know? And the words that we speak is wisdom. So, yeah, man, because the Lord don't need no women, ain't dealing with no women. Teaching his word. 2 Timothy 15:11. Hold on. First Timothy. All right, this First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. It says, "Let your women learn in silence, with all subjection." Right, so they're supposed to be up under their husbands, listening to them in obeisance. "But I suffer not a woman to teach." Right, it said, "Oh, you to the sons of men I called, not to no woman, nor to usurp authority over the man." And that's what's going on with a lot of these churches and a lot of these women that's claiming themselves saved and sanctified. They calling themselves trying to teach the word, which is totally against the scriptures. This whole world is given into wickedness, man. And that's the problem. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." Right? Women are supposed to be shutting up, you know, because the word testify comes from testicles. You gotta have some testicles to testify, man. "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was formed, then Eve." Right, so there's an order, a righteous order, according to the Bible. "And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression." Right, because the woman is ultimately the weaker vessel. And women be outside trying to teach, anybody can sway their emotions, because they're emotional creatures. The Lord didn't impart unto them understanding. And then they got periods. They can't teach when they on their period because they unclean. So this world is wicked, man. This world is very wicked. It says, "Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in the faith and charity and holiness and sobriety." Right? So the women got an order, the men got an order. Women only can be saved if they're in subjection, you know. And it says to bear children. You know, now some women might not have children and still be saved, you know. But still, there's still a righteous order. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. "This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance." Right? This was why wisdom is out there, because it's reminding people something, or reminding the men something, that you may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. Right. So yeah, be put back into remind memory. Ultimately, of you being a prophet of the commandments, you know, and other stuff, man. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. Right, man. And you know, once you wake up to this truth and understand it, and you go out there and teach and cry unto your people with wisdom, then that's the next stage. That, you know, you're gonna get people that's gonna be scoffing at you, man. So yeah, moral story. The Lord only dealing with the men, trying to stir up their pure minds by way of remembrance, to remind them who they were, according to his gospel. You know? Not women. Let me see, did I have another one? It says, O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Understanding heart means understanding mind, man. You know? You have an understanding is what's going to save you in the times to come. In Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5, it says, Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord, my power, commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, those that are outside the blacks, Native Americans, the Israelites, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise, understanding people. Right, so that's how the nation's supposed to look at you, as being wise and understanding. Not being a proverb, byword, nigga, spit, wetback, thug. It says, for what nation is so great, who have the Most High so nigh unto them, right? As the Lord, our power is in all things that we call upon him for. Right, so our wisdom is the statutes, laws, and commandments, man. That's in the Bible. I wonder if I spelled it wrong. I could have sworn it was in Isaiah. Give me one second. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Right, so having the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures and the precepts, you know, that's what's going to save you during the times, the perilous times that's coming. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 4. It says, Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men, of man. Oh, you simple understand wisdom. and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things, right? Stuff that comes up out of the scriptures, man. The precepts, judgments, and stuff, man. For my mouth shall speak truth, see? And wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward, which forward means perverse, crooked, or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that hath understanding, and right to them that find knowledge, right? So, people say what we be preaching is of Satan, and the Lord saves and all of that extra stuff, man. But when we read it out the scripture, the Lord has a different understanding. The scripture, the precepts say something totally different, and people think that's wicked. That's why the Lord said, it says, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing perverse or perverse in them. Right, man. So whatever's in the scriptures, it's truth, man. As long as you broke down through the spinning power of Yahweh Shah from the prophets, man. Ain't nothing up in these scriptures cricket. It says they are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge. Right, but it's only an elect that's gonna find and get the understanding. Everybody else gonna think it's wicked. That the Lord hates. It says, receive my instruction, and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Right, see? Let me see how it go right here. Ecclesiastes 39 and 24. Let me get this real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 24, it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, right? So are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked, right? So the wicked not going to understand the truth, man. They're going to think that the truth is evil, that the Lord only deal with a certain group of people, that the Lord heal, that Satan worked for the Lord, stuff like that. Those are stumbling blocks unto Jake and the rest of the world. Let's see what this one is. Okay, I read that. But yeah, with that being said, all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Give honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.